All right, awesome. So today we'll be looking at introduction to Copilot Studio. Just a bit about me. My name is Emmanuel Itoje. I'm an enterprise system engineer. I work with InterSwitch Group as an enterprise system engineer, and what I do on a day-to-day is to ensure that the employees have the best work to productivity. They are productive by ensuring that they have the best they have the best technology to work with on a day-to-day basis. I'm also a Microsoft certified trainer. I've been a certified trainer since 2020. Yeah, that's like 4 years now, going to 5 years. So today I'll be taking us through the Copilot Studio. All right, so in today we're going to be looking at a few objectives, introduction to what Copilot Studio is, the license requirements, use cases of Copilot Studio. Then we're going to take a quick tour of the user interface of how a Copilot Studio looks. Then we'll do a bit of a demo. Then the bots we're going to build, we're going to test it. We're going to also publish and show us how to analyze the performance. All right, so Copilot is actually everywhere. So Microsoft announced I've been working on AI for some time now, and with their partnership with OpenAI, it makes their AI vision to be more robust. So we have Copilots around in operating system. If you're using Windows 11 today, Copilot is part of it. We have it in the Bing chart. So if you're using the Edge browser today, you have Copilot in it. We have in the modern workspace, which is actually area that is common in Microsoft 365, especially the Word, the Excel, the Outlook, the Teams. You have Copilot there. Then we also have Copilot in Azure, talking about the Azure cognitive services like the vision, the speech language. We also have Copilot in business applications, be it Dynamics 365 sales, customer insights, customer service, and the likes. We also have Copilot in developers solutions like the GitHub. So you have GitHub for Copilot. Then lastly, we have Copilot in a Power Platform, which is part of developer and also the business application. So where we are actually looking at in today, we are looking at this Copilot Studio. Oh, where's my pointer here? That I picked it. So what we're looking at is here, the Copilot Studio. That's what we're looking at in today's session. So we want to understand what a Copilot Studio is, basically. So what is Microsoft Copilot Studio? It actually provides businesses with a way to build a library of the most easily answered question and offer a user experience that helps users retrieve that information with fast and simple query by using bots and custom copilots. So when we actually talk about bots and custom copilots, is actually the Copilot Studio that actually enables us to build such thing. So Microsoft is working on Copilot for different solutions, different services, different offerings. But they also brought up this Microsoft Copilot Studio. Now, Microsoft Copilot Studio is actually part of the Power Platform, the Power Apps, the Power Automate, the Power BI, the Power Pages. The fifth one is a Power Virtual Agent. So the Power Virtual Agent is actually what Microsoft renamed to Microsoft Copilot Studio. The same capabilities in Microsoft Power Virtual Agent is actually what Copilot Studio is doing, and is doing more because in the PVA Power Platform Virtual Agent, Microsoft added the generative AI feature to it, which make it more robust than what the Copilot and the PVA is. So because of that, the Microsoft Copilot Studio is actually like a better upgraded version of the Copilot Studio. All right. Then another thing about Copilot is actually simple for non-technical users to write and expand quickly. It's actually desirable for customers who are accustomed to searching the internet for answers and for questions and answers. I remember there was a time I was trying to do a research on around an MBA program. When I jump into the school website, I saw a lot of stuff. I was like, oh, where will I start from? Where will I start from this website to start looking for the informations I needed? What I did then was simple. I copied the URL of the website of that school. Then I opened a Copilot Studio. I'm going to show you in a demo. I opened a Copilot Studio. Then I pasted the URL there. So there, right there, it created a copilot, a custom copilot for me. And from there, I was able to just interact with the bot. I was asking my question, it was taking me, it was giving me an answer and a link to actually get the answer. Now, today's many organizations they have global presence, right? They have global presence around they can be in any country, any state at all. But what is actually more important for them is that they are able to deploy the solution, and the solution is able to actually help them irrespective of where they are. And organizations they look for more effective ways to deliver customer service solution to their customers. And customers also they seek faster and more precise self-service support options. So why businesses seek to satisfy their customers with a faster and better customer service. So the intersection of these needs is actually what is meant by this Copilot Studio. Now, as a business, as an organization, you're servicing customers. Now, your customers are looking for ways to actually get faster information. And I don't know if you've heard of Ziva. Ziva is actually Zenith Bank intelligent virtual assistant. This Ziva, I actually use Ziva a lot, especially on my WhatsApp. If I need to get an information just on my WhatsApp, I'll just chat with the Ziva. I get the information as if even though it's at night when customer service are supposedly sleeping, I can still get the information using that Ziva. That is one use case of the copilot or a chatbot in the organization settings. So basically, so what we want to look at next is a bot. What is a bot? What is bot actually? All right, so the bot is most organizations are actually using this for especially for customer service. I'm going to give us some use cases around the bot, so you know that it's something that you've actually most likely interacted with if you visit different websites and all that. So using Microsoft Copilot Studio, it can actually help your organization to better empower your team. So your team can actually build bots without needing intermediaries, coding on AI experts. So most of all these stuff, you don't need to know even how to code. You can build a chatbot without actually writing a single line of code. And bots also help you to, or Copilot Studio can help you to reduce costs. So you can automate common inquiries, which give agents time to focus on more complex issues, like things that customer usually ask. I want to reset my password. Those issues should not actually go to as a service request. They should have a self-service solution as an organization that can actually help customer to answer those questions, and you're not incurring more costs, because if those questions can be answered by a bot, then you don't need to spend more on agents, maybe employing more agents like that, and agents can actually focus on complex issues that bots cannot solve. And another thing that Microsoft Copilot Studio helps organizations to do is to improve customer satisfaction. So customers have access to an all-day self-help solution to help them resolve their issue. So through a comprehensive and a personalized bot conversation. So what is a Microsoft Copilot chatbot? Now, if you look at this picture, it says Power Virtual Agent. So that's actually the old name before it was actually renamed to Copilot. Now, with this too, you can actually help, like I said, it improves customer interactions. There's nothing like wait time. Sometimes you call MTN customer service, they'll tell you, hold on. why there is an agent that is available to answer your call. So there's nothing like wait time there, because at the speed of your finger, as you type the question, you're getting the response from the bot immediately. And that actually improves the organization return on investment. Why? Because this solution is there for the organization, and customers are leveraging on this solution to help them. And you can use all the even this bot for some tax automations, because this is also actually can be integrated to the Power Automate, in which you can do a lot of automations. Then you have direct dialogue with the customers, because it's actually personalized to the customer most times. So a bot is a form of an AI that actually stimulates human conversation through a chat interface. So most times I'll show you an example on a website. I'll go to a website during the demo. So you see how you interact with this bot every day. So what bot does is that it listens for keywords and phrases that relates to the library of known or common customer issues. We call them topics. So these topics are the things that we store those information in the bot, and it returns answers quickly and iteratively as a customer continues to chat. So as you're just writing the question, the bot is providing an answer in seconds. You are getting your answers as you're dropping the questions, and the bot continues to check if the customer's questions has been answered, and then it refines the selection of topics to solve the customer's problem. Because for Copilot's chat itself, you can actually customer can move, you can create it in such a way that the bot can actually move in between topics. You're going to see that in the demo. So what are the benefits of actually using the chatbot itself? Like I said, it's actually reduce assisting support inquiries. So most times customer, they don't always need to connect with human agents to get answers. So simple or common issues can be resolved by displaying a chatbot topics or a knowledge base or an FAQ page. Most organizations, they actually uses FAQ page, especially the banks. If you go to their website, they have this FAQ page that you can easily, get answer to frequently asked questions. And there's also like a seamless integration with other system. With bots, you can actually integrate with your CRM applications, and it actually lets organizations to include relevant and personal information in the conversation as needed. So it also allows a conversation to be transferred, including its detail to human agents when it is needed. Then also it helps with a task automation. So like follow-up functions and actions, such as you want to schedule meetings, you want to assign cases, you want to send follow-up emails, surveys, or more. You can actually use the bot to actually initiate those things. And with Microsoft Power Automate, like I said earlier, custom workflows and automated actions can be configured that the bots can run, and with the customer's permission to automate resolution of customers' issues. So because of this integration with Power Platform, Power Automate, the Power, even from the Power Apps, you can actually integrate this chatbot for task automations. So the next you're going to look at is the license requirements. So this there's a standalone license for the Microsoft Copilot Studio. So if you want to use it, if as an organization you want to purchase it, it's going to cost you $200, and you actually have the opportunity to try for free. The trial version is about 60 days. Yeah, you can try it. You can explore it. The link in the I'll share the link in the chat, so that if you want to explore, you can actually explore using that link. So what are the common use cases for a chatbot? Common use cases. Most people think that you can only use a bot for external customers, like your customers. The bot can actually be used for internal support. Let me give you a practical scenario. In my organizations, we have two chatbots that were deployed for internal communication. One was for the HR. So the HR bot, what the HR bot does is that every frequency they ask question that new employees usually ask HR, those were compiled, and when they were compiled, a chatbot was created to be able to answer those frequently asked questions. And not only that, the chat can also help to trigger, raise a support request if there's a question that the bot could not answer, it's going to raise a support request that will go to the help desk for the HR team. So this bot helps with consistent internal communication. So the same question I ask, I'm going to get the same answer for that questions. So depending on the trigger phases, so there are trigger phases that actually, answer a particular, that provides answers to a particular answer based on the trigger phase now. So you're going to get every employee in the organization will get the same answer. Then it's actually convenient and it's quick. So instead of waiting for maybe an HRBP for your line of business to get an answer, the person might be busy with meetings and all that. There'll be a delay. So this at the fingertip, you just chat with the bot provides you with the answer and you move on. And this bot, funny thing, is available all day and is available every day. Why? Because even at night, you can just, so far you're on your work system, just, and it's, the bot is actually integrated in the Microsoft team, right? So just from your Microsoft team, you're going to see the bot and you're able to chat with the bot. And it also acts on behalf of users for return tasks. So if there are other return things, maybe you want to apply for leave requests and all that, the bot has those capabilities. Maybe you made a mistake during when you're applying for the leave request, you want to extend the gate. It has the capability because it does those automation for you. Okay, so maybe you said you want to take a leave for today and tomorrow, but you now discover that you need like 4 or 5 days. You can tell the bot, okay, can you extend my leave to this amount of days? And the bot is going to do that for you. And it's actually also replaced intranet and internal email for frequently access information. So instead of sending emails here and there to get informations, you can easily, interact with this bot just from your Microsoft Teams application that you use every day for collaboration. The bot is just there as one of the tab, waiting for you to just chat and provide answers for you. So this is one of the use case for um for bot itself, for internal support. The other bot is to actually help the help desk guy. So there are the help desk guys, they discover that there are some frequently asked questions that end users usually ask. So instead of those questions coming in as tickets, they are wasting time on those tickets. So those particular questions or those issues, we encourage users to chat to the bot so that they can get faster answer, because the ticket can be in the queue maybe 24 hours SLA, but you can chat to the bot and get a quick response on that time. So it's only issues that requires human interference that we encourage users to actually, raise on the portal. Even while you are chatting with the bot and there's an issue that the bot cannot answer for you, the bot helps you to raise the tickets that comes to the update teams, basically. So that's another internal support use case for the bot. Then the common use case is a customer support. That's for external customers, your customers, your clients. So instead of doing the website search, your bot is there for you to just interact with. The bots, they actually give you faster feedback. The time you spend browsing the site to get information from products or from the services, the bot is there to actually helps you. So increase the organization, they actually use a chatbot to support a wide variety of different customer scenarios. So because bots can include multiple topics, so they are flexible enough to replace other form of communication. For example, many organizations, they use the web form to capture information such as lead generations, for example. Now, so the lead generation forms could be replaced with a bot. So the bot can actually create a more personalized experience by identifying specific products that a customer might be interested in. It could also capture the potential customer's information before sending details to the correct person. So those details, the bot capture it and send the details to the right person that'll be able to assist the customer. And also it represents like a more effective way of identifying lead informations. A well-designed chatbot become like a virtual member of your team. So when you design a chatbot very well, it becomes a virtual member of your team because it helps to answer a lot of questions on your behalf. Even while you're sleeping, the bot is there to help you to answer questions. It helps in, like I said earlier, for websites search replacement. Organization could actually use a chatbot to help customer find a person or an information instead of using the website chat, and also for efficient routing. Organizations could use a chatbot to capture general details about a customer and then redirect the inquiries to the correct person in the organization. For example, now the bot could direct a support request or a customer service agent or a sales related items to your professional service staffs. So it helps you to route it to the right person, to the right information. So customer is not frustrated. All right, so I'm going to go forward to a demonstration. Before the demonstration, I have a quick tour. So this is how the Copilot Studio actually looks like. Now, the one here actually stands for, this is actually where you do your environment settings. It provides access to different Microsoft Copilot Studio settings, such as fallback topics, or you want to transfer to an agent settings. You do those settings there. We're going to see them when we jump into it. Then the number two here talks about the Copilot itself. So the Copilot provides you with access to the main Copilot page where all your Copilot are displayed. Now, for old tenants, this at this Copilot, you're still going to see what we call chatbots here for older tenants. So for classics, so those legacy chat, if you have some chatbot, maybe your tenants, you've created some chatbots in the past before the Power Virtual Agents was renamed to Copilot. You're still going to see those chatbots, named as chatbots. It's going to call them legacy chatbots.